Imagine, if you will, a single woman stepping into the street, beginning to dance with fervor. Could you imagine that this dance would turn into a plague? In the summer of 1518, in a bustling street of Strasbourg, this scenario played out in reality. A woman, Frau Trophäa, began to dance. Not a joyous jig or a rhythmic waltz, but a fervent, uncontrollable dance. A dance that she could not stop. Days turned into a week, and Frau Trophäa was still dancing. This strange spectacle drew the attention of the townsfolk, and soon 36 others had joined her in this relentless dance. It was as if an invisible puppeteer was controlling them, their bodies swaying and twirling to a silent tune. The town was gripped with a mix of fascination and fear. The dance continued, and the number of dancers increased. As the month of August dawned, the dancing plague claimed an astonishing 400 victims, with people collapsing and some even dying. But what caused this bizarre phenomenon? The mystery of the dancing plague confounded everyone. The authorities, the physicians, no one knew what to do. Strasbourg was in chaos. The council, initially baffled, decided to tackle the situation with a seemingly logical solution. They allowed the afflicted to dance themselves free, hoping the madness would eventually dissipate. They even went as far as to repurpose guild halls into dance arenas, hiring musicians and strong men to keep the dancers upright. But the plan backfired. Instead of dying down, the dancing mania grew, spreading fear and panic among the citizens. People started to believe that the dancing was a divine punishment, and in a bid to be absolved of their sins, more and more joined the frenzy. The council, realizing their mistake, desperately tried to put a halt to the madness, banning public dancing and even music. In a desperate attempt to stop the dancing, the council ordered the dancers to a mountain shrine, a last-ditch effort to pray for absolution. The journey to the mountain shrine marked the beginning of the end for the dancing plague. As the afflicted trudged up the mountain, each wore red shoes sprinkled with holy water and adorned with painted crosses on the tops and soles. They clutched small crosses in their hands as if they were lifelines. Once they reached the shrine, a ritual unlike any other began. Latin incantations filled the air, intertwining with the scent of burning incense. Each word was a plea, each note a prayer for deliverance from the relentless dance. As the ritual unfolded, belief in its power began to spread like wildfire. Words of a successful ritual echoed through the streets of Strasbourg and beyond, and slowly, the fervent dancing that had once consumed the city began to subside. And thus, as mysteriously as it began, the dancing plague of 1518 came to an end. But the question remains, why did it happen? Perhaps we may never truly know.